Alright, but today guys, we're here to show you just a little video of, well, as you all fairly know, the new product in the server this past few weeks, Mr. MayTriX GEN himself. These got 1 month keys for $15 or lifetime for $32. I honestly bet you, honestly tell you, lifetime's a better deal anywhere you go. Comes with, basically, to somewhat explain it, the MayTriX GEN is one of the gens with the most options, smartest features. It has many modules and variants that you can try. The UI is very clean, has descriptions for every feature. In case you don't know what the options mean or what you need to enter, it has options from autocaptcha to manual to Captcha Bypass and even a Captcha Token Generator. Only for advanced users, just to let you know that. Requires phone numbers, proxies are recommended, generates 4 accounts per hour without proxies. It works with all of these that you see here. I'll give you a minute to look over those. And while you're doing that, get some other things ready. Alright, so now that you probably read over that, so after you came to here in the Discord server and you purchased your links, your products from here, then you'll get a role, and that role will have access to this channel, and then you'll download this one here. You'll just click that, you'll click continue, and then you'll let that thing download. Now me, I've already got it downloaded, so I'm just gonna yeet my Discord over here, yeet my browser over there, and then minimize it, and then I'm gonna get on to showing you. Turn my music down just a little bit, because I want to have some music.
That little shit you talking about.
But like, I don't want it to interrupt with
That's lunch money.
because, well, yeah, that can happen. So there we go. Turn this down here, and voila. Yeah, that works. Alright, so to get started, you want your proxies from whatever website you use. I use a variation. IP Royal myself has been working great. They charge about 80 cents a gigabyte, $3 US proxy, so forth and so forth. I myself, once you go to the client area and you're logged in, I use their residential Royal, and then, well, on note of what to use, it's kind of difficult to say the specific country. I say try your country and go from there. Whatever country you live in, try and make accounts with that country. And if that works out, great. If not, then try the next country over, and so forth and so forth. Next, go on to the next thing. You'll need a SMS website. There is either 5 SIMs you can do, which you basically just put in a balance. Load your balance, and you come get your API. Oh, that's the wrong tab. You come to get your API key, and then you copy that bitch. Yeah, copy that bitch. I think I'll see it in a minute. And then there's also sms-activate, and you just basically the same thing. You sign up, top up your account. There's multiple different payment methods, same as 5 SIMs, refill, and multiple different payment methods. Pretty okay. On the note of proxies, there is also a proxy scrape. They're here and there depending on what you're using them for, but I wanted to recommend them to you guys as well. I still use IP Royal for BattleNets, so. And then back to this, on sms-activate, you'll find your API key in the settings area, and you just generate a new one. It'd send it to your email, you'd copy that key, and then you'd enter it in the gen. And then from there on, once you've got all that filled up, and so forth and so forth, I've got my balance on sms-activate, so but I don't want to hear a ding, so I'm not going to leave it sit there. So I'm just going to close these tabs so that way you can, yeah. and then you open up the generator. Now naturally at the start you'll want to enter in your key, or your username and password you got in your email at Purchase Me. For myself, mine's already entered, so it force logged me in. And you have an option to run now, start application instantly, control it directly, or schedule an application. Use this option if you want to run an app later. Is it possible to start with an internal engine certain days of the week, etc. I use run now just because, well, you don't really need to run it on a schedule. If you do, you do. For me, myself, I recommend, if you don't want to get spam up browsers, put like 10, 15, maybe less. I'm going to do like 20 just for the video. Just so that way it looks nice and pretty. And then you put your TXT file for BattleNets, where it saves them, so the outpost. I do the detailed output so your customers can know what information about their BattleNets they need, if they need to verify the phone number or anything in the future. And then you can do your usernames and save that to the TXT file as well. It's actually pretty lit. Let me skip this song. Yeah. Niggas now. Tell the gang, sunshine, there's sun in its house. Then you put your proxies in, you turn them on, and then you do your Captcha settings. Now at the moment, I want to say this, and I want to say this with all honesty, so I'm going to pause the music here real quick. When it comes to Captcha settings right now, please do not use autocaptchas. They suck buttholes. No offense to anybody that does use them, but like manual capture is a shit at the moment. And then go ahead and just turn off the play a sound, unless you want it to play sound every time it pops up a capture. Captcha Bypass at the moment, because you can only make 4 accounts on your home IP. If you read what it says there, not really a bypass, but makes manual capture solving faster by using your home IP. If you enter in this, make sure to not use VPN and be connected to your home IP to make sure capture as easy as possible. Only available for manual capture with Sonic Gen disabled. And the reason why I say that don't recommend this is, well, you can really only make 4 accounts on your home IP. Sometimes more, but it varies. It's kind of like if and go. And then you turn on skip dice check, easy capture mode, and then go down to phone numbers. And then I recommend sms-activate. This is just one I'm testing at the moment, so like it's not my main one. And then you put your API key in there like I've got, and phone number timeout. That's how many minutes until the phone number times out and it sends it to the next one. Phone number threshold, and any operator. And then your security question, true, and then you put whatever you want your answer to be. And now enable Captcha Generator, just to show you what that is. It's basically generates the capture, puts it into a TXT file, then uses it to try and do the capture for you. At the moment, I haven't seen too much great work out of it. Then there's some of my favorite settings. I still have to be more testing with them, but like I want to make some accounts for this video, so like there's human like passwords and there's automatic emails. You can check both of those and it will give you an option to verify the emails and stuff like that through another website API key, which is actually kind of sick as well. But otherwise, from there on, if you've got everything in the gen how you want it, and you just, oh, you can also do a Discord webhook, and so like you could paste them all in Discord. So like, let me just do this as an example for the video. Let's go my gen server. Let's call it Discord webhook URL. And let's go boop. And let's go boop. And let's call it Discord webhook. Private. And check. And then boom. So just so you can see that there. And then I go copy webhook URL, and you go here. You go ignorance. you go create a webhook. Battle.net b.battle.net gen. Just call it whatever you want. Put whatever photo on there you want. Boop. Give them a photo. Save it. And then copy that URL right there. And then just watch the magic happen. Well, you're making accounts. You ready for this? So let's do this. So that way it's a little easier for you to see this. But we're going here. Turn on my music. And the God is really dead, and the God really to be there. Now for me, I must say, normally I use 3 screens for this because I'll throw the gen over on another side. All my captures will be over here, and that's the reason why. So that way I can see my success rate. But for the video sake here, I'm doing this. Wait until they stop, just so that way it gives me some time to actually click them. Because if I sit here and try and click them right now, I'm not going to get through a one. I'm just going to get pissed off because, well, I'm trying to solve one singular one and I just can't. You know? Alright, so now that it looks like it's paused for a second, click, click, and then with this fuzzy and then this striped circle, there's striped cube, fuzzy striped cube, fuzzy cube, striped cube, fuzzy cube, striped cube, fuzzy cube, striped cube, fuzzy cube, striped cube, pizza. And then we've got fuzzy cube and striped cube. 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 And then you can see over here it counts. In the car, doobies up. In the car, where doobies up. In the car, where cap, where done bake up. In the car, doobies up. Fuzzy cube and shape cube. Fuzzy cube and shape cube. And pick the images of 2 checked shapes. Checked shapes. Okay. Fuzzy cube and stretch cube. And then 2 checkered shapes. 2 checkered shapes. 2 checkered shapes. Fuzzy and striped. Fuzzy and striped. Fuzzy and striped. It's another fuzzy and striped. Another fuzzy and striped. Two checked. Two checked. Two checked. And 2 checked. that when I refresh because I hit the right one. So I got 2 checked. 2 checked. 2 checked. And then I go. So just to make that stop doing that, I go here and I go stop, wait for remaining threads. And I go 2 checked. 2 checked. 2 checked. And then just to make that, do this thing. 2 checked. 2 checked. 2 checked. 2 checked. You actually gotta pay attention to these, by the way, because they do change it periodically. So like if you don't pay attention, you'll start getting in a routine of the same thing over and over again, and it won't be the same thing. It will be something entirely different, and you'll be like, well, I hit the right one. Well, no you didn't, bro. No offense. Trust me, it's like I say in the channels and everywhere, for advanced users only. 2 checked. 2 check marked. Checkered. Checkered, 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 checkered. That was annoying to see. And then do checkered. Do checkered. Fuzzy and straight. Ah, fuck, I fucked that one up. And then I go 2 checkered. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. We're almost done with these. And I got 2 checkered. Every morning with a bright idea. Fuzzy and straight. Fuzzy and straight. Fuzzy and straight. Ah, I clicked on the wrong refresh. Verify. Fuzzy and checkered. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. And then just go 2 checkered. This is if I click 2 checkered. 2 checkered. 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 Fuzzy cubed and shaped. Fuzzy cubed and shaped. Fuzzy and shaped. Fuzzy shaped cube. Ah, I did. That's my fault. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. 2 checkered. And then it's I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna pass you. I'm gonna be a Pizza and then Milo? Is that Milo or you, Alex? No. And that's the end of it. And you see 21 accounts. Whoa. And yeah, then you just hit the little restart button. And your accounts are in your file that you set. Have a great day, guys.